Do I press anything for that?
No, I think we're good to go. Or you can hit okay.
Continue?
Yep. All right, we're ready to roll.
So, man, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool. We can start with Lindsay.
Unmute. Hey, Ashawn, a couple of your teammates have commented on what amazing shape you have come to workouts in. I am wondering if you can just take us through what your off-season routine has been and how you've managed to get yourself in what some people said is the best shape they've ever seen you.
Honestly, it all started when I came back this past year. I first came here. They wanted me to lose some weight. And I thought about how I played in Detroit and how big I was and how much better I would be if I leaned up some. So I got my shelf in place. I got my workout regimens in place. I started doing my Pilates and yoga, really harnessing in my body, working on every bit of it for my recovery, what I do with it, without it, and whatnot. So it kind of helped to stem with my diet and getting my blood work done and just seeing what I can't eat and can't eat, how it affects my body, how it doesn't affect. So I really invested a lot of time in my body just so I can be ready for the team.
How do you feel?
Feel great. I feel great.
What, if you don't mind me asking more about your diet, what kind of foods are you eating now? And is there something you've had to give up that just is really hard to give up?
Carbs, anything fried, honestly. Like it's I do a little bit more of like a vegan pescatarian, get my protein, through like my supplements and whatnot, so I can still keep charged up and everything. So I really try to just harness on just eating as clean as possible.
You give yourself a cheat meal?
When I hang out with my friends, but I don't really want to cheat all the time. So it might be like I might eat some chicken here, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Thanks.
Jordan.
Hey, Sean, just to follow up on Lindsay's questions, is this the first time you've really sort of intensively overhauled not only your diet, but sort of your exercise routine? And when did you first start seeing results in your performance? And how does that sort of translate right now?
I first started seeing the results probably about in beginning of March. Really, I had to switch. I switched chefs and whatnot, and I needed him to cook what I needed him to cook. And she does a great job. Rosanna does amazing job.
And sorry, is this the first time you've really gone like this invested?
Yeah.
Was it daunting at first?
Honestly, I want to be the best for these guys. I'm not going to go out here and slack and let any of these guys down. I don't want to let AD, Bash, and Greg and Coach Henning them down. I don't want to let nobody down this team. It's just me doing my job for the team so everyone else can do their job. I have to focus on me not doing my job, not worrying about if I'm going to be overweight or if I'm going to be, if I'm not lifting, not in condition, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm good.
What's your ideal weight that you want to play at and sort of maintain through the season?
305, 300, 305. That's really what I want to play at. Then next year I'll think about getting down to about 290 and we'll see from there.
And then one more from me, Sean. Just coming in this year and not sort of having to deal with maybe this, I'm not saying physically, but the mental journey that you went on last year and in dealing with what you dealt with. How do you feel mentally and emotionally getting to just jump right into things right away this time?
Last year was last year. Everyone was dealing with it during the process that no one knew what was going on. So it honestly feels good to be back out here with the guys and like see everybody and not have to do everything through Zoom and really just, create that bond that we need as a team and everything. So I feel like it's great to be here with everybody. So whenever we want to do it, we're just here hanging. So
thanks.
Doc.
Hey, Sean, how you doing, man? I'm new to this, so let me introduce myself. Doc Holliday, man, co-host of the Ramblings podcast with Isaac Bruce. I got to ask a question, man, because I used to play for the Rams, and I know y'all got a new defensive coordinator now. Sometimes you get new coaches. Everybody's saying the right thing, like, I like his energy, he cool. I ain't trying to say what he's done that you might not like, but what has Raheem done, man, his approach to the game and how he, communicates with you all that's kind of different than what you're used to, if anything?
I know he has that fire, that intensity. I'm not he can't lie. Once you see him and you talk to him and the way he approaches the game and his knowledge of knowing the game, it's exciting. He's like us, he's like one of the players. I see him as I see his energy, his feel, the way his approach, and he sees everything. It's like a player. But so it's good for us when we apply it to the field.
And one more thing, man, playing against AD, man, AD, he causes all kinds of hell. Ike likes to call him, look, God. And just playing next to somebody like that, man, how much more does he motivate you? And do you ever look down the line like, you know what, I got to get some of this shine on at least 5 or 6 plays, so let me up my game?
When you see him, you see him work, his work ethic, it's like kind of like I can't do anything but match that. Like I can't do anything but try to be as good as him. But, he's Aaron Donald. So, you only can be yourself. So I only can do everything I can in my power, in my body, to just be as best as I can to help him and help as a team. So to see him, and like you said, you look at it, you be like, I got to work. Like you said, it's the same thing. Like, he gonna do what he do. But if I up myself and work, I'm gonna make those 5 or 6 plays that's gonna matter for help the team, help the defense, whatever it might be.
He gets people paid too that play next to him too, though, right?
He do. He opened up a lot of opportunities for everybody, man. He opens up a lot of opportunities for everybody.
Thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome.
Gary?
Hey, Sean. You were brought, I think the Rams signed you ostensibly last year to replace Michael Brockers. And I'm just curious now that you're going to kind of go into that role, what, if anything, did Brockers help you with last year?
My technique of understanding defense, how to play that 4-5, it was a lot of the game that I didn't understand this in defense, and it was him helping me, guide me, and understanding what I need to do and how I need to set the tone in my position and where they put me at on the field. So it was honestly just understanding the intensity and work and the focus that it takes to lock in and do it at a high caliber.
I know as a veteran, you were hoping to step in right away and contribute, but is there any positives to be taken from, ostensibly having a redshirt year to learn the system and to kind of get acclimated before now jumping in and really being counted on to contribute?
Honestly, I always saw myself helping, even when it was last year or whatnot. So, I mean, whatever I can do, it might, big job, small task, whatever it is, I'm doing it 100 miles per hour. So being around these guys ain't done nothing but help me. It's done nothing but just made me a better player. And that's all I want to continue to do is just help. I just want to do my job the best I can that is going to benefit the team. And that's what those guys, every time they tell me if stuff ain't right, then I'm gonna make sure I correct it and redo it and go over and look over and keep going.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And we'll wrap up with Lindsay.
Hey, Sean, can you explain to us just what it's like learning how to play with Aaron Donald? Just because obviously there's the system, there's the plan, and then there's knowing that Aaron sometimes kind of freelances when he sees an amazing opportunity, and how you guys can kind of learn how to go with him in a sense, or cover for him, if that makes sense.
He's going to do what he does, and we're going to do what we do. So it's a whole team. So, even though there's ripples in it and whatnot, that he can do his stuff, we all doing our own stuff. We are doing not our own stuff, but doing our stuff within the scheme. So it's just knowing the scheme and the schematics of what you need to do and when you can tack and take these things. And that's what he does. So it's not really just playing off of him. We're all doing our job.
Mm-hmm. And how long do you think, how much experience does it take, do you think, for a kind of a new, I don't want to say totally new, because there's Aaron and Sebastian and whatnot, but for kind of new guys to step up and learn how to play with each other, the chemistry there now that Brockers is gone? How long does that take, do you think?
That's what OTAs is for, the foundation. You build it ground up, you can't just jump all over. So having everybody here in OTAs and whatnot, it's been great. So everyone's been seeing how everyone needs to do this, how everything comes together, putting the puzzle pieces together.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, bro.
All right, you're all set, Sean.
You're welcome.